name is Ryan Keely, and welcome to the Afterglow. I am joined by three lovely co-hosts. I've got Jess Parks, Cristina Van Epps, and Flanders joining me tonight, and Battle Beast, Jess's cat. Cristina, you need to explain yourself. Your lower third says Tohri, straight Nosferatude. What does that mean? Please explain.
That's a spoiler. I have to remove that.
Oh, I know what that means. Okay.
Don't love that. Don't love that at all.
If you're familiar with the story of Nosferatu, which is basically just ripped off German Dracula. It's basically the same thing.
I haven't seen it yet, but I was told to just think of it as a story about someone purchasing a pied-à-terre.
I don't know what that means.
It's a tiny apartment.
Like a little, like
Oh,
your little crash pad in the city.
Yes, it's about someone purchasing a pied-à-terre. Very accurate description, whoever told you that.
Yeah, I'm very
And
upset.
that didn't make you want to watch it, Ryan?
I'm sorry. It's about purchasing. It's a rich person purchasing real estate. I feel like there's going to be some strong design choices. I'm in.
That's what I said. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
How have you not seen it? That sounds like the perfect pitch.
The person
like
that
all
I go
I-
to movies with, for whatever, our schedules did not align, and then it was out of theaters. And then I was pouty because I wanted the Alamo special menu because
Because you like to be
What it sounds
filled.
like. What it sounds like is that we need a Nosferatu night, is what it sounds like.
You weren't there, Flanders, the last time that we went to the Alamo Draft House, which
God, I
is
just
a
remembered,
theater
yeah.
in LA, to see Smile 2. The waiter accidentally sexually harassed Ryan Keely when she asked what he would suggest between the Philly cheesesteak and some other thing.
the avocado toast.
And he
Like,
said...
what- It was like, what he meant to say was like, which of the two was like more filling. That is not what the man said.
I believe it was.
I'm pretty sure it was like, if you want
Do
to
you
be
want to be
filled or
filled?
something. Yeah, do you
No,
want
it
to
was.
be
It was.
filled?
It was. Do you
Yeah.
want to be filled, or do you want to be filled up? No, it was. Do you want to be filled up? I was like.
And
So
you
I would-
said, always.
I think I just started cackling because
You did. No, you did.
You did.
And you were trying, because this was during the movie was starting. Like, it was in the preview, so you were trying very hard not to, but like,
I couldn't handle it.
It was happening.
It was too exciting. I made terrible questions for today's game.
Hey, I've got one. Can I? Oh, I don't get to hijack anymore. Have I used up all my hijacks?
No, you can hijack. I haven't started drinking. It's only when I start drinking that I get serious. Okay, that's where the
Right.
hammer comes out.
Last
I
time
need. I need the booze juice to lubricate the discipline.
Last time I was at your house,
Shut up, Flanders. Don't give me that eyebrow.
I put an item in the drawer on your left-hand side.
Yes, you did.
Oh my.
Oh, and I have a present for you guys that I forgot about when you were last at my house.
Oh my.
Oh, is this more dice?
It's
God
a
damn it.
gift from a listener.
Right. I bet they're really cool dice. To appease the dice gods, and since Erastus lost an eye, I bet these are gonna be horrifying.
We love a trinket.
We do love a
We
drink.
do.
Ooh, these are delightful. I am pleased, trinket bearer.
What are they?
Oh, those yes.
They're like dragon eyeballs.
But
I
they're
love
the
that.
water filled. They're like the liquid core ones, so they're
Yeah.
always looking. They're looking
Always
up.
looking up.
Yes.
Yeah. This one doesn't rotate, so I don't know if you can see that. It's like a Smaug eyeball.
I love that.
Very good.
I am delighted.
Very
Smaug is my
Ooh, like an
boyfriend.
Eye of Sauron.
So I call buttholes the eye of Sauron. So, and I'm not generally delighted by buttholes, but I am delighted by these dice. So I'm gonna say that it's a Smaug eyeball.
The highest of compliments.
There's so much to unpack.
Would you like to?
Would you like to?
I would not like to unpack your butthole trauma. No.
Thank you.
I don't know if any of us are licensed for that.
I mean, Cristina no longer is. I filmed my first vor video on Monday.
You did not.
Yes.
You're welcome to the mantle. You can take the crown.
Well, we'll
Oh,
see
I
how
bestow it
it
upon you.
performs.
I have so many questions that I'm afraid to ask.
So apparently the swallowing motion's a big thing.
But how did you how
I don't like
Right?
that.
I don't
Right?
like it
Right?
at
I don't like
all. But
that.
also, I mean, look, listener, if you're into it, I'm so stoked for you.
We are
There's
not
learning
yucking
curves.
yums.
Yeah, we're not yucking yums. That's not one of my yums, but I'm so curious. So, like, are you acting it out? Like, is there a little doll? Like, how are you?
I do have tiny dolls.
Okay.
And I had not used them to this point. But I had Samantha Mack, who is a vor expert,
Yeah.
help me. And a lot of it is the ultimate, as far as I can understand it, it's the ultimate sacrifice is to nourish the goddess's body and to be consumed,
Okay.
as far as I can tell. We'll see how it does on. We should bleep that out.
I'll make a note.
And I see my first note is probing questions, which is related to our most recent game of I Seduce the Dragon, or the most recently released, which is it's a great title. This week's episode.
Gentry
shopping
buttercream DuPonts. Yes. My
Big
least
day out.
favorite thing ever. A shopping episode.
Yes. So we're going to start with a probing question, and not that one. Oh, I do not like this at all. So that game was the game that we originated the that's a real word, the Icewind Dale Breakers, and we've kept that going ever since. And that came from the Esther Perel game.
Oh,
And
I see.
so
I thought you were going
I
to
was
ask.
gonna
I
jump
thought you were going to
in.
actually ask us what our characters thought about 9/11.
I mean, okay.
I'll tell you, you know what? Martha's one of those people that's like, if I was on one of them planes, wouldn't have happened.
Of course she is.
Would have stopped them.
That's true and accurate for sure.
Which
So
is like
true.
also a thing I've legitimately heard like an old guy I used to work with say.
I thought you were going to say that you legitimately thought, and then it made me think, actually, Flanders? Maybe.
All right, I have found a question that pleases me, and this is a question for you as people, not in characters, because this show is different than I Seduce the Dragon, the Regs version.
Fair.
The person whose death I'm most afraid of. Just kick it off.
Person whose death I'm most afraid of? So here's the thing about me. I'm really comfortable with death in life. And that's not to say that I wouldn't be ruined if somebody I cared about died. I think probably my husband, Sean, would be the most clear and present wrecking ball. But my sister would be a really close second because we have a great relationship, and I don't call her enough. So thanks for reminding me to call my sister. She sent me I told her, and this is true, I like to collect single wine glasses because it's the way I like to do wine charms, or not do wine charms. Just everybody has a specific looking glass and there's not a matching one in the house.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And so it's also a fun thing to tell my family that I like, and they send me stuff from time to time. And so my sister sent me this very beautiful frosted wine glass that just came today. And I just sent her a picture and said, thank you. I didn't even call her. And I'm an ungrateful bitch.
How
Yeah,
dare
that's
you?
what I always say about
People-
you, Jess.
People
Just
hate
an
phone calls.
Grateful bitch.
True that.
We came- We went from mail, we invented the phone, and then we went back around to mail because it turns out actually no one wants to call each other.
Oh my gosh.
Fact.
Chris, you don't know, it's embarrassing how much time I spend on the phone on a daily basis.
For work,
But I
though.
blame Montana.
Who are you chatting with, Flanders?
No, not for work. Like
Is it Isla mostly?
Isla, Tommy, other like Montana people. They just call and you're just like, hey, how's it going? And it's usually because you're driving somewhere or they're driving somewhere.
Okay.
And it's very
Yeah.
much like, they don't have podcasts out here yet. I mean, I'm kidding. They do. It's just, I think it's more of a default thing of just like, people call. I was very creeped out when I
Sure.
like started dating Tommy, and I texted him, and he just like called me, and I was like, ugh.
Oh God.
Because everyone knows when you're dating in Los Angeles, the only time you get a phone call is if they're going to tell you something that they don't want to put in text message because they know you're going to screenshot it to your girlfriends if they're like, so I have an STD.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I feel like if you get a phone call from someone, it's either I have a disease, I'm in jail.
I don't want record of this.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Or I need you to answer this question right now because I texted it to you and I'm about to leave the store. Please just tell me what drink you want. You're not answering me.
Yeah. And I feel like even then I've had friends in LA that would call and let it ring 2 or 3 times and then hang up. Like just long enough that you see the missed call, then you see the text message.
No,
but they still
really?
won't talk to you. Yes.
Diabolical. I love it.
I should start doing that. That's
Yeah.
good.
That's great.
I had a
Great.
friend.
That's very
I had a
good.
friend in law school who would call me when he was like if the Uber was waiting outside my car, he would call me, let it ring a couple times, then hang up.
That's smart.
Yeah, that's
These
very
are the
smart.
strats. I'm taking notes.
Yeah, I think it is.
All right.
I think it was a European thing also because it's like free to ring, but it costs money to talk.
Oh.
In the pre-unlimited minutes days, but I
Yes.
still enjoy that as a concept.
That's right.
Very good.
So I lost the card, but so Flanders, you now have to answer the question.
God, you guys, I'm literally anyone anywhere in my circle would, if they died, would destroy me for like months.
I don't think you guys are thinking big enough.
I'm delicate. There's a handful of people in this world who I won't name, who I would be like, crack open a bottle of champagne if they died. But
if they died, would their replacement be worse?
probably not.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Couldn't be that much worse. I'm willing to risk it.
I'm in a similar way to Flanders where like my immediate circle, if anybody died in there, it would ruin me emotionally. But I wouldn't say that like I live in fear of those deaths. There are like 5 very rich tech furries that are keeping the internet going. And like they're the only ones who understand how it works. And if any of them die, I do fear for our infrastructure. I am like, oh, we're all going. They have to pass the knowledge on, or else we're all going down.
To be clear, you did say rich tech furries.
I did.
Right?
I did.
Okay.
I did say that. I did say that, and I meant it with my whole chest. Yeah, the internet is being held up by load-bearing furries who are, in fact, keeping it all going 100%. And you can check that. That's true.
I love this a lot. So you're saying you need to become like is it like a cabal? Like are they working together or are they like individual furries?
I think that they know. I can't speak on it, but I do know that there are certain fields that tend to lean to certain personality types, and it just so happens that when you get into like the deep coding infrastructure minutia of the internet, that there is a large overlap with the Venn diagram that is furries. I have friends who are, so I like get things through osmosis, and I'm just like I learn that apparently that is who's holding the internet together.
Are you saying that you're going to transfer from being our vor expert to being our furry expert? Love this.
I'll be
Love
the furry
this.
correspondent. I'll be the furry correspondent. I'm already taking that.
That's
She's the
most...
furry consigliere. No, actually,
I'm like an
honestly,
ambassador to the podcast.
I feel like it does make sense because I feel like if you were super deep in like the internet and the tech side, it's like it's probably hard to unwind because it's all over. And like honestly, it's like the only way to unwind would be like move out to a cabin in the woods or pretend that you live in the woods and you are a little furry animal. And so I get it.
Pretend to be a dog sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know who doesn't have to worry about if they take a sick day and the internet collapses is any dog.
Yeah.
It's true.
They don't have to worry about shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really maybe shit is all they have to worry about.
There is similar to this. I do occasionally am unfaithful to you guys and play other D&D campaigns. And
Occasionally?
Occasionally, I
Maybe
feel like
every
you've
other
got
day
a
of the
whole
week.
fucking.
Yeah, right.
Feel like you've got a. I just feel like
How many D&D
a horse
games
in
do
your
you have?
stable.
8?
Okay, yeah. See, we're not even the majority. We're not your primary D&D
No,
game.
No.
We're not your bottom bitch.
In one of them, I am playing a druid with the spell polymorph, and there's a reoccurring joke that we have in that campaign of dog time, where I turn somebody into the party into a dog so that they can experience true bliss for about an hour.
Oh, sounds amazing.
I want that so bad.
I want to come back as one of my cats. That's
As a
also wanna
house
come back
cat,
as- yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
yeah. They go to the dentist. Oh,
I like that you're listing the pros. You're like, free dental care,
I mean,
guaranteed housing. It's like, wow, this seems great.
yeah.
yeah. They do not get human food though. Ava was caught face deep in my pasta the other night.
Criminal.
Extremely.
Jess, Cristina, do
Cristina.
you feed your cats? Wait, sorry, I'm sidetracking. I'm taking over. Do you feed your cats human food, Jess and Cristina?
Not since Thanksgiving 2 years ago when I was away and my roommate Bitter gave Egg a little itty bitty bit of turkey, and then he every time we entered the kitchen for about 4 months afterwards he would start screaming because he thought that maybe he would get more.
They do get hooked. We haven't fed our cats human food since our cat Sam died, but we used to call him Ham Cat, and he'd do that thing with the sliced deli ham where he'd get so excited that his tail would like vibrate.
That's really cute.
That's so cute.
Yeah, that little cat was Sean's best friend.
Aw.
Oof.
I love that.
I know. But no,
So
no
cute.
longer.
All right. Where do Gentry's eggs come from? Or where did they come from? And
This
were
is
the eggs?
hilarious. It is such a so you're talking about her thing with like what's some story that somebody what was the question? Like what is a story people tell about you that isn't true
Is
but you
wrong,
let them?
but you
Got
don't
it.
correct.
Well,
yeah,
Gentry. So before we recorded the podcast, Gentry Rose Buttercream DuPont
Mhm.
had eggs in her chest that I got to remove in a very exciting surgical episode, which I really wish we had audio on.
Truly.
And in not last week's episode, in the episode that dropped yesterday, how does time work?
Last week.
No, it's not last week because it's the one that came out. So it comes out on a Tuesday.
When this
we're
comes
recording
out-
on a Wednesday. I'm so confused.
The last episode.
208. Yeah, season 2,
Yeah.
episode 8.
Thank you. 208. We started with an Icewind Dale breaker of what is a story that people tell about your character that they do not disavow. And we didn't really get into Gentry's eggs. And I realized that I needed D&D Clippy and God to tell me what those eggs were and where they came from.
Well, I'll let Clippy start if you've got a theory. I don't know how much she's going to have to add.
Do you want the in character or the out of character explanation?
Out of character. This is the afterglow.
Fair. So I remember at the beginning of the campaign, Jess came to all of us and gave us secrets.
Yes.
And one of which was Gentry's secret of that she had eggs in her chest. In a month, they would burst out and kill her. These were slad eggs, which is a type of humanoid frog monster.
Slad. SLADE.
Slad. Two A's.
SLAADE.
SLAADE. Slad eggs. And so when Gentry originally broached this to the party, because she'd gotten a letter that she did not want us to know, and we all collectively, it was like a moment of beautiful teamwork. We all held her down so that we could steal the letter from her, to find out what it said. And it was presented as like this was like the consequence of her owing money to someone. Was that she owed somebody money, and because she hadn't paid up, they'd put slad eggs in her chest.
Is being implanted with slad eggs something that I need to worry about?
I would say no. It was like, so obviously the adventure comes with a lot of pieces that we do or don't use. And one of the features that anybody who plays Icewind Dale, the Rime of the Frost Maiden, may choose to do is that each character has a selection of secrets that are in the back of the book. There's like 20 secrets. An example would be that Martha Sinclair penned a book that got her on Asmodeus's shit list. the Asmodeus part isn't necessarily in the book, but the fact that she wrote a book that got her in trouble with devil worshippers is. So each of you had a secret that you started with. What was yours, Ryan?
I have no idea. Flanders, can you read out your secret? Because there is no book I want to read more than Martha's backstory.
Oh, no, I mean, yeah, the secret is just that I penned a tell-all book.
Oh, there's no detail?
You can fill in the blanks. You fill in the blanks yourself. You weave it into the tapestry of your character.
Oh, my secret was Malachi.
No.
Yes, it is. That's what it says.
That's what it says?
In my Erastus Secrets channel.
It says your secret is Malachi?
The note from Malachi.
Like at the top?
Are you looking at your D&D Beyond character sheet?
No, I'm looking in the
She's
Discord.
Everybody has
Oh.
a private channel in the Discord for stuff that only they and their characters want to talk to.
You're saying my Discord was blank? It's blank to you, Ryan Keely. It's not blank to me.
No, I'm saying, and mine is Malachi. That was my
But
secret.
you had an assassin ex-lover, or
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So maybe that was yours. Fun fact. As
There's another
now,
secret?
Nobody has discovered Tohri's secret.
It's very upsetting.
Yeah. I'm not going to comment about what I j'accused in our most recent game, but I did throw some theories out there.
You did. You did throw some theories out there. I am very interested for the fallout of that conversation. If and when it happens, that's not for this episode, though, of the Afterglow.
Tis not. Tis not.
Tis not.
All right. So I want to know all of Martha's backstory.
Martha's
The
backstory
Giants-
is that Martha, wrote a book, a tell-all book, naming names of a bunch of devil worshippers, Asmodeus worshippers, and they all wanted to kill her. And she thought, I know a place that is apparently impossible for people to get into. Wouldn't apply to Martha Sinclair, for whom nothing is impossible. And that's why she traveled and broke into Icewind Dale, knowing that she would survive the journey and anyone who was trying to follow her to kill her would.
Why would you subscribe? Why would you definitely survive the journey? Is that your secret?
No, if it's not a secret that I'm too stupid to understand mortality
a
or
fine
the
line
limitations
between-
of my skills.
Fine line between brave
It
and
is
stupid
working
with this
for
one.
you.
It's
Yeah.
like so.
Yeah.
So far, it's working for you.
I
though.
mean,
It
that's
has,
that's the problem is
yeah.
if Martha was smart enough, she would be like, well, statistically, I've survived 100% of these stupid encounters I shouldn't be getting into. And so therefore she thinks she cannot be killed. I believe there is a quote
Stupid
where she
encounters?
says she's unkillable. So
Stupid
Yes.
encounters? You think these encounters are stupid?
Evidently.
I think it's stupid to go into them. I think Flanders would not go into any of these encounters because Flanders would see a moose and say, no, thank you. I'll do that from 200 yards away with a high-powered rifle. And Martha would say, I'm going to jump on a spectral camel with a warhammer and fight it. And so that's how Flanders and Martha are different.
All right.
It's a risk analysis kind of thing.
the
Very
only
good.
difference is that
Pretty much
let's
the
be
only
honest.
distant. Yeah, the
Yeah.
only, the
That's
only
mostly
the only
it.
difference.
Yeah, for
is
sure.
We're both stupid, self-centered idiots, but I
Okay.
am a self-preservationist.
Have you guys seen the movie Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar?
Yes.
Christina?
I said no.
You said no? Okay. I couldn't
haven't
hear
seen
you
it.
saying no, and for whatever reason, because my video screen is messing up, mine looks like a Missoni print. Jess is just her upper right headphone. I've got like a dash of green in the bottom left of Christina's, but I'm getting full Flanders.
Yeah,
So,
atta
The full Flanders.
The full Flanders.
Not the full Flanders, guys. That's the afterglow.
Just want to shout out Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar. It is an excellent movie. It definitely
Yeah.
got me through COVID. And it made me think that I feel like I need to reclaim some of my sparkle. I feel like I've lost some of my sparkle, and this movie is about women, middle-aged women, going to a destination to reclaim their sparkle. So I am taking suggestions from you three ladies, and also any of the listeners in the comments, where I should go to reclaim my sparkle. And if you say my house, I'm going to stab you.
I was actually going to say come to Montana, but geez.
Well,
But she has to come to Montana to stab you, so it does work out.
it does
Yeah,
work
either
out.
way.
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm just tired of people on social media platforms answering questions with like, my dick.
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
Unoriginal.
Mm-hmm.
Unoriginal. Uninspired.
So,
I don't get any offers of dick anymore.
No, don't
oh, don't worry, I'll tag you in my Instagram post.
That's okay. Actually, I take it back. I take it back. Anytime Ryan Keely tags any of us in her Instagram post,
It's
that
immediately
changes.
like 100 notifications.
Yes,
Yeah.
the offers abound.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's so much peni.
So much.
It's an abundant resource.
abundant
I will
resource.
say the grammatically incorrect pleas for sex always crack me up. I don't know how it happens. I'm sure it's like a bot or a bad translator or whatever, but it's so
One-handed
funny to
typing?
me. And one-handed typing.
That's what it is.
Porn star, help
That's
me.
what it is.
I
What's
like-
help me?
Yeah. I mean, back in like the girl group that Ryan and I were in, not the girl,
The fanny pack.
group of
The
friends,
girl
the fanny
group?
pack. I know, we weren't singing, we were just putting pictures on Instagram where 20 of us would be tagged. It was so funny because we would get like this same guy would send all of us a weird proposition DM but it was like, it wasn't even copy pasted. It was like different misspellings, but the same concept. So we just like, anyone else heard from this guy? And it's like, oh yeah, me too. Oh, he said this. It's like, oh, he told you had nice boobs. He didn't say anything about that to me. So to be like, I like big boob. Like, oh,
Just singular.
want make
Just
fuck.
one.
And it's like, oh, mine says want makes fuck.
Ah.
Variation.
A little bit flourish.
Yeah, I
Yes.
like that he's putting effort in.
Yeah. One extra letter.
But to answer your question, Ryan, this may not be a universal experience, but I know that what helps me get my sparkle back is going to a live stage performance of Mamma Mia. So I'm going to recommend that as a way to get your sparkle back. I just like ABBA, so I'm here for it, and it helps get me pumped about life.
I love that.
I do love that.
Or you could generalize it into a live theatrical production of whatever gets you excited about things.
Yeah. Okay.
You know
Any
what?
other suggestions?
Okay, what gets my sparkle back? Feats of strength.
Oh.
So yeah, recently we had a fire training, and it was just in our little fire station with our 12 guys on the volunteer firefighter crew, but they were like, okay, this is if there's a firefighter in a building and you have like so you always have at least 2 or 3 people that don't go in the building at any given time, and they're like the rescue team if anything goes wrong. So it was me and Isla Isla was in the building with someone else. Her partner was like trapped under a beam and couldn't move, and me and another guy had to like go in and do the rescue. But it's like they have all the lights off because it's like simulating smoke and no visibility, and you have to crawl on your hands and feet, and they've like put up obstacles, and you're like wearing your equipment, plus you have like the extra equipment for the rescue. Then you get to them, and then you have to like switch out their oxygen, get them like change the way they do the harness so you can drag them, and then like drag them while crawling on your hands and feet in the dark. And it was like I was sweating and dying, and the guy that I was with was also sweating and dying. And he ended up like getting kind of frustrated with just like the situation, which, was also fair. It was like a lot going on. And people were like coaching that shouldn't have been coaching while you're like
so some backstreet
in there
driving.
struggling. Yeah. So some guys like, well, guys, don't forget, guys, grab the harness. And we're just like, this is practice for a training. Just let us practice and like tell us afterwards. Anyways. And then like, so he ended up just like ripping his mask off and like walking away at one point. And like Isla was still nearby because she was like serving as like the backup rescue person. And so like she and I got in and like seamlessly teamwork, dragged the guy out. We were both just like covered, drenched in sweat by the time we got out. And you're also like breathing through like a mask with like air, like a scuba tank of air. And everyone was just like so impressed that like Isla and I did it. As like the two,
I'm impressed.
We're like, you know, it's mostly men. There's like 3 men on the crew. But they were just like, oh, clearly these girls are the ones that like will have the perseverance if shit hits the fan, which I was just like,
Absolutely. Can I make a request?
mm-hmm.
Can you make a video of little you like picking up and carrying away a full-size man like I've seen on Instagram on TikTok, and it's amazing.
Wait,
It's like,
the
it's
one
like
where
you
you
go
do like
on the
the
ground and you get him
somersault?
over. Yeah, like you get the leg and the arm over you in a way that you can use your
Mhm.
legs to then lift up and then carry them.
We haven't, okay, I can't.
that sounds like
I probably
jujitsu.
can't do that with any of it. Is that's the thing, is a lot of it was jujitsu, like manipulating the guy because you have to carry him around. So that's like Isla and I were really good at that.
Yeah. You guys were nationally ranked at one point.
We were. Isla's
Yeah.
a lot better than me, but I've managed to be nationally ranked a couple times.
No big deal.
Most of our guys are like older and not in great shape, so I don't think they would appreciate being somersaulted onto my shoulders.
They don't got that
Tommy right
jujitsu.
there.
Tommy!
You got a Tommy right there. You got a live-in
Maybe.
grown adult man.
Oh, this is Tommy. He's my living grown adult man.
Is he not?
He is.
It's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
He's very
Yeah.
agile.
Yeah, we'll see. I also don't know that we have a good place to practice that. Maybe, yeah, but I'll see. I have practiced that when I did jujitsu. I did see one of those clips and I was trying, and it was pretty hard
Oh, they make it look easy.
because, well, I can't tell if it would be. I think it might be easier if the person's actually unconscious, because I think part of it is when you somersault over someone's torso, they go like, and then they kind of flex a bunch of weird muscle.
That's fair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But we'll try.
Question. Do you guys know what a hooju is?
Is this like a streaming platform? Like,
No. Actually, you know what? Jess, I need you to answer the question. We'll come back to hoojus.
Is it the strap?
No. Where do I go to reclaim my sparkle?
Oh, just get the hell out of town. Like literally go find some trees and be around that for a minute in like a cabin or whatever. But yeah, if I get out of town and usually near nature, I feel a little bit better.
Okay.
Okay.
in line with Flanders' suggestion,
nature.
also the Ventura County Highland Games.
Did you see the Ventura County Hunger Games?
Highland Games.
Oh, okay. That sounds still pretty deadly.
I think Highland
Yeah.
Games is very up Ryan Keely's alley.
I don't know what that is.
It's the Scottish.
It's a
It's,
lot of
men in
people in
kilts
Oh,
doing
yeah.
feats
Yeah.
of strength. They're like
Yes.
throwing the big like telephone pole things.
Wait, we
and,
can
like,
witness that
kegs.
in person?
The
It's not just
Ventura
on the
County
Ocho.
Highland Games.
That's
They
a
got
thing?
caper tossing. They got hammer throwing. They got this one where it's basically just like a big rock and they have to go down and throw it. There's a lot of throwing of heavy things, and it's not just guys in kilts. It's also butch ladies in kilts.
Hot
It's
take,
for all demographics.
Better than the Renaissance Fair.
Hornier than the Renaissance. Well,
I-
as horny. Different
No,
flavor of horny.
them's fighting words. Them's fighting words.
That's what I do.
We're gonna have to investigate and get back to you. Watch this space. Next up, I am gonna go back to hooju, also known as the hug jump. It is the sub sport of the Bachelor franchise.
Of course, yes.
Oh,
the Hooju.
right.
That's right.
This most recent season of The Bachelor, my note just says Bachelor tears because I am so sad. Bachelorette has not been renewed, so now I don't care who's playing on Grant's season because there's 2 prizes in The Bachelor. There's the ring and the crown. The crown is being the lead on the next season. With no crown, the game loses a lot of its meaning. And also, it has been probably, since I've started watching the franchise, I have not seen a season with there's been no hoojus. There has been no hoojus. They do not understand how to start off a date. If you don't run at your partner at full speed, and if you are the lady, hop and wrap your legs around them and rain kisses down on from above, and then maintain contact while dismounting, it's hard to care about the Bachelor. And I feel like before you try this jiu-jitsu somersault situation, Flanders, you should try a hooju. I feel it's a lot safer.
Aw.
I feel like I maybe have too much inertia. I think I would maybe kill Tommy.
She's too strong for the
I
hooju.
am dense. I'm just a little dense. And I feel like...
You're like my pit bull, like low to the ground, like a cannonball.
Yeah, like alarmingly heavy.
You're
Muscle
you're,
is
you're
heavy.
full of muscle, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just muscle and my just bone density is amazing. Yeah.
All right, so no hujus
Sorry.
anywhere ever again. Moving
Someone
on.
can hooju me. I would trust my ability to absorb a
I'm
hooju.
also low to the ground and
Could I-
dense, so I bet you could hooju me and I could take it.
Okay, we're gonna do the hooju
I
games.
could see the other way around. I could see that. I think that I think that
Jess-
any number of us could lift Jess Parks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we've all.
You don't understand my power as like ground
As a
peg.
base.
Yes.
You
No, I
need
love this.
no. We need your tautness and your density because, like in a pas de deux, a dancer must hold themselves even when they're being lifted.
Agreed. Exactly.
So, but I feel like Jess is our most likely candidate for top of the triangle. So when we do get the official ISTD games going, we've got the chowder cook-off, we've got the hooju competition, and that's
Yeah.
where we'll leave it
I think if we did a pyramid, I think it would be Ryan and I on the bottom,
for sure.
Christina, Dana, Jess. and
Yeah.
like
Make
the-
That's I can see that.
Yeah.
I'll bring the beef chowder to the
perfect.
cook-off.
I am currently making stew because the stew we had was so delicious on Saturday. I did it again. What did we use the summer star for? In
Summer
this
Star was a side quest because you were not available. So everyone had to play without you. And so we did a side quest, and that's where they picked up the Summer Star.
Tohri and
And-
Martha canonically died.
Yeah.
A little bit.
whoa.
They
Like a
full
little
on did
bit.
die.
A little
Whoa.
bit.
And their spirits went to the ethereal plane where Martha was represented as a small squirrel in armor.
That's why you
forgot
guys were
about
talking
that.
about squirrels.
That's why there's been an ongoing squirrels thing for 2 years now.
That was a
Well-
long time ago. Yeah.
A long time ago.
Well, it paid off in episode 208 of I Seduce the
Sure
Dragon.
did.
When Gentry, Buttercream, DuPont,
Gentry.
Gentry,
Gentry.
traded it away. I love that we're talking behind her back. Dana, should we text her? Should someone text her right now and tell her that we're talking behind her back?
No, because
Oh my
I
God, we're talking
guarantee
such hot
she will, from her sick bed, join us.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
to be
that's
like,
true.
Hey, there's one thing we know about Gentry and Dana. It's that they
They will rally.
will rally.
Yes.
When we
If
don't
it's about
want them
them.
to. If it's
Yeah.
about them. In fact, I
No,
think
Dana
if
needs
we,
to rest.
I think it might be like a Bloody Mary situation where if we say her name 3 times in a row,
She's just
She
gonna
will
pop on.
just
just
like,
manifest.
I just feel like I had a few minutes, so I figured I'd log on.
That was a really good
And,
Dana.
and then
I love Dana so much. It's like she's here.
She's so cute. She's so freaking cute.
She's a gift. She's a gift.
I love
Oh.
her. Dana and Ryan are like my 2 favorite chaos Muppets.
What are you talking about?
Just like nonstop. Just like
Dana is very good at committing to her character.
Oh my god, it's so
100%.
good.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. She's-
Speaking of favorite people, I want to nominate Tony in the shopping
Yes.
episode as in Game of Roses we call it the Jorge Moreno bystander of the week. I'm gonna have to come up with a good name that applies to this podcast and not my friend's podcast. But he is my NPC of the game because of all of the amazing NPC that Jess plays for us. Tony has my heart.
Can we do like the
The
MVNPC? MVNPC? I like that.
The MVNPC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most valuable NPC.
MV
I did in hindsight, because I was re-listening to it, and Tony does
NPC.
mention that he got whalebone from the beach, which in hindsight I was like, oh my god, we could have had Tony be our guide. We could have had Tony be our guide to the sea, and we didn't pick it up. We just didn't pick up. We could have had so much more Tony in our lives.
You think he would leave Torga? You think he'd leave her employ?
I think if we gave him a good enough bennies, a good enough reason.
Good enough bennies.
I don't know. Sorry,
if we promised
I also
him
need to
all
do...
the bones that we ever found.
Sir,
his
we can give you
script
an endless supply of bones. Is Scrimshaw limited to whale bones? Or how about loosened people and stuff?
What about bones you've never even dreamed of, Tony? We can get you monster bones that you could not even imagine.
What if we just had like a don't ask, don't tell policy about what type of bones are these, and is this a skull?
They're mystery bones. That's part of it. We put them in a bag and you open it and you don't know what bones they are, and that's part of it.
It's a blind bones bag. Blind
correct.
bag of bones.
Sorry.
A blind bag of bones.
I heard a commotion in the living room not long ago, and then I just got a text from Tommy that one of the cats caught a mouse and then let it go, and it's under the couch.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sorry, it's in Montana, Ryan. It can't hurt you.
It's just a mouse.
It's 2,000 miles away from you. It's fine.
Mice are
Now she's
cute.
never coming to Montana.
Don't worry. I've got 2 cats and a dog that will absolutely not let this mouse survive. So.
Oh my god.
She has to flee. She has to escape.
Okay. On Saturday when Jess and I got together for a one shot, revealed one form of kryptonite, and now I think you could probably deduce another form of my kryptonite. And I do not like sharing this information with the class. Oh,
Ryan turns into a 1950s housewife and jumps up on the table.
Shut up!
Completely.
Shut up!
All you see are her pink pumps jumping on top of the
Yep.
Yeah.
tuffet, the living room tuffet.
I cannot. It's the tails. It's just like.
I'm sorry. I had
No,
ideas.
Yeah.
Never mind. That's why, because I don't tell people.
Trigger warning, mice.
Mention of mice.
Be happy that mice.
How many people does it take to make a
Jess.
circle jerk?
Jess is gonna do something terrible to Erastus. I'm sorry.
I think at least 3. You got at least 3.
No, because that's a triangle jerk. I think
Triangles, mathematically, are just pointy circles.
That's
Oh,
It is true. It actually is true.
Triangles are just pointy circles.
no. I think
The gauntlet's
it
been
has
thrown.
to be 5 or more.
I feel like that's a lot.
I don't think you can have a sharp corner in a circle jerk. I think
Podcast. You need at least a podcast.
pentagon jerk or more is what makes it into a circle.
I will take your theory under advisement, Flanders, but you're wrong because Cristina pointed out that triangles mathematically are pointy circles, and she knows more about math than anybody.
Okay.
That is currently on right now.
Christina, if
Find
I
the
said,
study.
Christina, if I
Find the
said,
study. I'll find
I'm just
it.
saying, if we're speaking English here, if I said, "Hey, Christina, can you draw me a circle?"
We're speaking
Yep.
English here.
How would you draw that shape?
Poorly.
Just with your hands, make like a rough kind of circle shape. Okay, that is actually, I believe that means vagina to the children.
What?
Oh, is it to the
Isn't
to
that-
the
isn't that-
youths? Are they
Isn't
still
that how
doing
it,
that?
like pussy?
No, I
Is
thought
that-
that
is
was like
that it? It's like something
Diamond
like that.
Dave, the wrestler, with the yoga, DDP yoga.
Oh, he did, yeah. He did do the yoga. I didn't. Turns out I knew of it. I'm wrestling adjacent enough to know of it. I'm not wrestling nerd enough to have ever watched any Diamond Dallas Page yoga. I'm just saying. Or if someone was like, you know what my favorite circle is? The pyramids. Like mathematical proof of something
then
is
the
not
answer
a
is,
valid.
in order to
Is-
qualify as a circle jerk, you need infinity participants.
No,
Is
I just
a
mean enough that like
circle
it's roughly
a
appears to be
pointy
a circle.
Is a triangle a pointy circle? Excuse me. Is
What
a
if
triangle-
what if it's three people, but they hold their arms in like a round sort of
Oh,
shape
if
as
they
they're
keep-
doing the jerk? If
keep
they
a
make,
good.
yeah, they keep a good,
Yeah,
a
I
good
guess
reach.
if they're forming around like a hula hoop to just ensure
Yeah.
circularity.
yeah, exactly. Lower the center of gravity, bend the elbows,
Hmm.
and go at it.
All right. I'm finding out, I was looking it up, and apparently the article by Daniel Bliss, PhD, MIT, was retracted. That circles are in fact bullet triangles.
Did
So
he get bullied?
Because
She got
MIT is a
bullied.
fucking joke school, and that's where people go when they don't get into Caltech.
Sound off in
So,
the comments
I
below.
will- I will bow to Flanders on principle that it must be more than 4.
Oh, that's the night.
Do you guys want to join
This is
my-
how Flanders gets her sparkle back.
feats of strength and feats of academics?
Piece of pedanticism.
Hey, that's how
That's
I
what
get
it
my
takes.
sparkle back. Actually, do you guys want to be in
So
my
pub
fellowship of the
quiz?
Circle of Blasphemy?
I love a pub quiz.
Blasphemy or blasting? Which one did you just say?
Fellowship
'Cause
of
they're
the
two different-
Circle of Blasting.
Circle.
I'm sorry, I can't look at.
Circlet.
Have you seen my handwriting?
No, that is confusing.
It says I'm reading fellowship on the
Anklet
girdlet
of
of blasting.
on the girdlet of blasting.
on the girdle of blasting.
The girdle of blasting. I will emotionally support you in the circle, but I will not be in the circle physically. I'll be
No,
spiritually in the circle.
no, I wouldn't want you. No, that'd be weird.
Spiritually in the circle.
Spiritually.
I don't-
She will
anyone.
spiritually jerk you off,
Yeah.
but not
No,
literally.
you don't jerk. Well, I mean, you do. Yeah.
Isn't that
Do
the
you?
point?
Circle jerk.
Yes. Isn't
I
the
feel like
circle
you-
jerk? Everybody
No.
jerks somebody else off. What
I
is
feel
the
like
jerk?
it's optional. It can be yourself or it could be someone else. Is it?
That would be like a conga line of jerking.
Yeah.
It would be like at the
That'd
front.
be
where
a
you're just
that's
like,
it's like a human centipede.
That's what happens at the gay
Yeah.
version of Dinosaur Weekend.
right. I just feel like the
No.
concept of circle jerk. It's that it's like you are both giving and receiving, and it's like
Gotta
a
close the
team.
loop. So then it could be
closed.
2. What is it? What is a 2-point circle?
Isn't that
That's just mutual
that's just a
masturbation.
The
line.
line
Yeah.
jerk?
See, that's why
That's
I
just
want
the
to say
line
it's
jerk.
3, because if it's like mutual masturbation and then there's a third, it becomes a circle jerk.
If
I
it's
just
3
don't-
people all facing the same direction and jerking in unison, is that a line jerk? I apologize. You all know why this
Only
happened.
if they're playing the Cupid Shuffle.
I love the Cupid Shuffle. It's the only dance I can do.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Ryan Keely, wait, this actually might be your nightmare, but one of the things I really love about going on cruises is that there is inevitably a fucking line dance every single night, and people just get progressively better throughout the week because at the first night, only 3 people actually know how to line dance, and then as the cruise progresses, everyone learns. And God, I just love a fucking cruise.
Okay, kid, we need to go on a cruise. We need to go on a cruise
Yes.
because I
Just why not?
There's
I've
your-
only. I mean, it's fine. I'll go.
I've texted your husband about cruises.
Have you?
I have.
What did he say?
I'm gonna have to refer to the document.
Was it Jess hates cruises?
No, I didn't. I wasn't involving you in
Okay,
my cruise
Jess, do you
questions.
hate them
It's not
because
everything's
of a
about
bad
you that I
experience?
text with Big Clutch
I
about.
have a combination of reasons that I dislike cruises, but the most visceral one is a bad experience,
Okay.
which I understand can be changed. And because I'm an open-minded person, I would be open to changing it.
I feel like, okay, for all the
Believable.
reasons that I now live in a very small town is why I love cruises, because it's like it feels like orientation week in college. Like where it's like you go and everyone's like open and friendly, but you don't know anyone yet, and then you're just like, well, we got drunk and now we're the best of friends.
Well,
And
to
we're
be
going to meet
fair-
every night after our weird seated dinner in formal clothes at this particular bar that's at the front of the boat. And we're going to do the Cupid shuffle together. We're going to be Instagram friends and I'm never going to talk to you again.
I do love that experience. I do love when you meet people that you bond with and you like started ill-advised group chat that you're just like, I know we're never going to text on this, but like, let's do it anyway. And then don't text on it.
Mm-hmm.
I do love that experience. And I have found that experience in many ways. To be fair, the only cruise I've ever been on was the Walking Dead cruise in like 2017 or 18. So it was like 4 years
and it was like
after
a-
it was. So it was
And
like,
it was like a work thing.
it was a work thing for Sean. It was, and his friends. It was terrible weather. So tossing and turning on that cruise ship. And this is like the wound of it. I booked a massage, and while I was in a massage, we basically like had these people who were on the cruise with us who were like higher ups at Skybound, so they had like a little more money to spend on excursions and everything, and they were like, oh, we've got this one day excursion. We're gonna do, I've blacked out what it was. Maybe it was like they were gonna rent like a yacht for the day and go to a destination and like, you know, whatever. It was a cool excursion. I was planning on doing it. I booked a massage, and while I was in the massage where they don't have phones, there was a big rally to decide to leave for the excursion like 2 hours earlier. So because I was in the massage, I totally missed it. And then like by the time we just got off the yacht and we ate at like a margarita place that was very touristy, and I was gutted because I totally missed out. I felt terrible. The people on the cruise were like not my kind, not my type. And it turns out the couple that we were with soon got divorced.
Oh, it was because of that.
No, it's
That's
just
what
like
did it.
up, down, sideways, left, and right. It was a bad experience. And
Yeah, but that's because you were...
The silent disco was the only thing I liked. And that's not a very connecting activity to anyone.
Walking Dead cruise silent disco.
That is so dark.
That's
That
like a
is
sleeper,
so
like
dark.
sleeper assassin
Like, that's
activation.
What? What?
Yeah, sorry. All right, enough. I
no,
think it would not be hard to beat that experience. And I was seasick. And I was seasick
could.
for
Oh
2
my God.
days.
The
So
last
I was
cruise
just,
I
like,
went
stuck
on
in
was my
stuck in my
cousin's
room.
wedding that I went with my entire family and got COVID to Mexico. And I would still go on another cruise.
Yeah.
I'll go
Atta
with
girl.
you guys. I'll go with you guys.
Let
Let's
me
do it.
pitch.
And
The
we
Chris
would
Jericho
never
cruise?
leave you behind in a massage room. Never.
We would never, ever.
We would never.
Or anywhere.
Being
Yeah.
left behind
Yeah.
is like my worst fear. It was so bad.
No,
We would
that hurts
never.
that hurts the
I
soul.
need you to know, if I was there, I would have
I
We
know.
count heads and we're matching shirts.
No, thank you. Anyway, next question.
I'll kick him next time I see him anyway, just for good measure.
I have a listener question if you guys want to hit that before we wrap
Ooh.
it up.
I do.
Sure.
Oh, you assume that I'm out of questions? But yeah.
No, not at all. Never.
Would never. Would
Let's
never
take the
dare to
listener
assume.
question. Unless anyone wants to talk about the weird crushes, because I have to say, with Daredevil coming back, Fat D'Onofrio as Kingpin does it for me.
Respectable.
Mm.
Respectable.
Like who's your top hear me out?
Is that even
Yep.
a hear me out, though? Is that even a hear me out?
Maybe it's
You
not.
said weird crushes, but that's not that weird.
Yeah, I guess it's not that weird.
You guys know my weird crush, which is like the Amish guy that lives. There's a hot Amish guy.
I don't think that's weird either. Damn it. Okay, I don't think this group can answer that question. Cristina has a
We're too
paranormal
accepting,
romance
these people.
podcast.
My bar for weird is so high.
I know. I just
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
But your bar for crush is even higher.
I just mean Amish is weird because being a atheist feminist tech person, I just
But
feel like
would
an
you-
Amish person shouldn't appeal to me.
In this
I see,
hypothetical,
yeah.
in the hypothetical reality where, you and Tommy are not together and you have the opportunity to woo this Irish man, are you
Amish man.
bringing him into the modern day? Did I say Irish? Amish.
You did say
Are you
Irish.
bringing it to modern day, or are you joining the Amish commune?
Well, that's the
in
thing,
this?
is it can never be.
Yeah.
Which is also why it's my
Exactly.
favorite crush.
That's
and
why it's
Tommy
hot.
is fully aware of it and makes fun of me. And he'll just be like, oh, I saw your Amish crush. And he'll
It's
just like,
forbidden.
yeah, and he's just like, I mean, he's a good looking dude. He smells like a goat, though.
Dana showed me a picture of a guy that probably did smell like a goat that I definitely am crushing on now. Because he was wearing Carhartt overalls and a wife beater and a hard hat
Oh, yeah.
and was a man ramp.
Yeah.
Which I love a man that's a piece of furniture.
You love a man ramp.
All right, let's
Yeah,
ask that listener question.
Yes. Here we go.
Yes.
So the question is, and I liked this question because I think it pertains a lot to Ryan and Flanders, who are newer to the game of D&D. This question is...
It's both of our first times.
Technically my second, but the first one doesn't count.
No,
That's
no,
true.
it doesn't.
Yeah, the first
It was
time's
just
never
butt
good.
stuff.
I know.
I'm glad there was a big silence for Cristina to say it was just butt stuff.
Doesn't count. Doesn't
It's a
count.
loophole.
God can't see it.
Ah!
God, like Ryan Keely, doesn't like looking at buttholes.
It's more
I
of a
was at an
necessity
award
than a
show
feature.
2 weeks ago where like the chant boy pussy broke out. And I'm still
Nice.
thinking about it because it should have been bussy.
Should have been
Should've
pussy.
been
That's what pussy means.
That's the whole point.
Pussy.
That launched
Yeah.
the term.
Yeah, you don't
All
have
right.
to use his full Christian name.
When you are approaching the game as players, how much thought goes into thinking this is a sensible option or this will be really cool or funny? And do you find, as you've gained more experience, that your approach to different situations has changed?
Absolutely. Do you want to go first, Flanders?
Yeah. Okay. I feel like I was, when I first started Martha, I was very good at being an idiot. And then I think as I got more comfortable with D&D, I like unintentionally was maybe metagaming and being too much, making decisions that Flanders would make.
Mm.
And I have like consciously tried to correct. So even though it's like, is this the right decision? No. Is it the right decision for Martha? Yes. So I'm trying to just stay true to her, which thankfully, because she is an idiot, is usually like funny and interesting.
We're mariners.
I'm still dying from We're Mariners. That's coming up for you
We're
listeners.
No, I think that came out.
That came
that one
came out. That
That's
was
already
episode
out.
7.
I listen to
I mean-
all out of order. So like I see them when Jess drops them in the Discord, and then when they come up on my podcast feed, because I like to hear the ads play. Because I'm like, potentially fractions of dimes are coming my way. So I'm like, yeah. What is time?
Yeah. Although my favorite thing about Martha is that I can say something dumb enough that Cristina just disappears fully out of frame.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately also happens as Flanders, so that I think just means I'm stupid, but that's fine.
No,
just
so
means
it's
you're
really
funny.
funny. It's really funny. Sometimes
jokes
you
are just
say
so
things that
powerful.
make me laugh so hard that I slink out of frame.
Her knees get weak, and she's got to...
I
It's like the
swoon.
vapors.
I'm
Yes.
swooning. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
swooning.
That's my favorite thing.
She
in the entire
loses
world.
consciousness.
I would say that my approach to Erastus has changed in how it changes in game. It's changed because I don't like to change the spells on my spell sheet. And so I don't like to dick around with a bunch of new spells. So as I've gotten more confident casting those spells, I am definitely looking for more opportunities to use a spell. And to use my available skills. In the beginning, I was overwhelmed with the amount of options that I have. And yeah, over time, I've become more handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you have. And the wood.
I don't know. One last question before we end the show tonight. What are good activities for dads?
Sticking around for your kids is top of my list.
Oh, I was thinking like organizing your sandpaper collection of
Also
stuff.
good.
you're-
Also, I go with hers. Yeah.
Like sandpaper that you're
That was a
saving.
sick bird, Jess. Organizing tool shed.
No,
I don't know if
specifically Specifically, like sandpaper and like screws you took out of things. And you're like, I could use this
Oh.
someday. Like that
Yeah.
weird dad stuff. Tarps.
Observing
tarp.
other people doing some kind of construction job.
What if you have a
Okay,
dad
like,
that's willing
any
to do
kind of
construction?
home improvement,
Yes.
just like them observing it. Like you gotta hit him with the dad stance, the observing stance, where it's like
and comment.
hands on hips. Yeah,
I love a dad who gardens.
that's pretty
Yeah.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty nice.
That's
Go karting if you're my father.
Adorable.
Love that.
Love go karting.
incredibly cute.
Getting incredibly competitive about go karting with your child aged daughters. You know.
Mm-hmm. I like dads who give pep talks to people who aren't their children and call them kiddo.
Pep talks. Okay, pep talks is a good dad activity. I like that. Pep talks. Pep talks.
Coughing really, really loud.
Coughing loud.
Sneezing.
Yeah. Or
Or
sneezing.
sneezing really
very
Sneezing so loud.
Yeah.
Oh, I also like the
Yes.
thing
Scream
when they're-
sneeze.
the scream
Yeah.
sneeze, yeah.
Yeah.
Or the thing when they're watching TV, but they're actually like,
Yes.
Wait, stop. Is Sean a dad?
I don't know how to tell you this, Jess.
how much sandpaper and tarps do you have?
A lot. We have
I'm sorry, he's a
lot
dad.
Sorry, Jess.
Good-
I don't know how to.
We need
Write
to
this
end
shit
this
down.
afterglow so I can go start a fight. The evidence is obvious. It was right under my nose the whole time.
Okay, does he have like one or two like signature dishes that if he is in charge of making dinner or having friends over, he is going to make the same one or two things every time? I think he's fathered a child with someone, and if it's not you, we should all be ready to fight.
Well, I think it depends on how proactive he is in the rearing of your various pets, because he could
It's
just
just
be
okay.
getting
cat dad in
sympathetic.
him.
Is it not
Yeah.
also a dad thing, though, to love your dog more than your children?
Yeah.
Well, no. Okay, here's what makes him maybe less of a dad.
Jokingly.
Is that-
jokingly.
I know. Is that, well, I feel like most dads, they don't want the pet. And then they
Yeah.
end up loving it more than anyone in the family.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
I can't tell you
Yeah.
how many friends that I had when I was like in high school and in college that their dad later was like, well, oh, how's your dad? Well, he doesn't care about me anymore. He's got a dog. This dog is his number one.
But when you're like, Dad, look at the puppy we got. And they're like, oh, I don't want that puppy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be pissing in the house. And then 3 days later, it's like, well, he just needs to eat some stew and some ribs. And you're like,
Mhm. That's Sean's dad. We're going over to Sean's parents' house this weekend, and we're thinking about bringing our rescue mama dog as well as our well-behaved doodle.
Moxley
And
is
the question
perfect.
is, Moxley is a perfect dog. Mama is a wild card because she came from the streets and she's in training and she's like learning how to dog.
I
They
love the
just had a-
duality of your dogs.
Mm,
The like the
duality of dogs.
purebred,
Duality of dogs.
incredibly well trained Moxley. That it's like, and then this one we found her on the street.
She's got Torga's voice in my head. She's like, give me that treat. And so
I want to eat your shoes.
she's a total slut for sure. We finally got that bitch fixed. So anyway, we're gonna take her to Sean's parents, and Sean is nervous that his dad is gonna get worried because they have this new puppy that's like his little baby, and he's gonna worry if they play rough. And I think it's a legitimate concern, but it's also very true. This guy was not about this puppy. When we pitched it, it was kind of for his mom to have like life in the house and something to like focus on. And now this dad is 100% puppy club.
yeah.
100%.
I think it'd be good for the puppy to play with the dog, and it would be good for both Mama Dog and Moxley to work with a small. I think that'd be very good. I mean,
agree.
And we've seen how big Mama Dog's nipples are. She's clearly knows how to deal with babies. She's had
She loves other dogs. We
Yeah.
just don't we don't know what she's like, so we don't let her socialize as much yet. But like, she's.
I just feel like
definitely-
her maternal instincts will probably kick in when she sees a puppy. Like I would be
think
less
so,
worried
too.
about her than like a dog that hasn't raised puppies.
I will.
100%. I agree.
Cats are very different, but I will say my most valuable tool in socializing feral kittens was my territorial full-grown cats, because they were just gentler with kittens than they were with other cats, and they're more willing to engage.
I understand this is a baby. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a baby.
So you're saying even a territorial house cat has a better understanding of parenting than Tohri Cole.
And this has been the Afterglow. I want to thank Cristina Van Epps, Flanders, and Jess Park. I am Ryan Keely. Thank you for joining us. You are already liked, subscribed, and Patreoning us.
Patronizing us.
Thank you for patronizing our podcast.